Okay, listen, people. This has been one of the deadest midweek Premier League weeks there's ever been in my life. It's been dead. It's been dead. So what we're doing today is just giving you vibes. You know what I'm saying? The Church of Vibes is open for service. Yes. Welcome, people. It's Midnight Vibes, episode 33. Yes, we've made it to 33 episode, and we love to see it. The Church of Vibes. We are here. We're open, and it's now kickoff for Vibes FC. And I'm here with the first team. You know what I'm saying? We've got Lambs, we've got Tanya, and of course, we've got Vice Captain Kendall. Lambs, how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Like, you know, it's been a very stale week so far, you know, like coming off the result against United, then going into Liverpool. But we'll get to that, I suppose. But other than that, it's been okay, isn't it? Can't really complain.
Yeah, Tanya's sitting down there smiling for once in her life.
Just like, come on, God, get some energy up in here. Listen, I got my rosé. Bailey's back. Listen, I'm happy. Cheers.
Wait. Bailey's back, but is Davinson Sanchez? That is the question. Is he back?
Listen, we don't need to talk about that, okay? nothing needs to be said on that matter.
Girl said he's resurrected like Lazarus, you know. Oh my days.
I did not, KJ. I did not.
And obviously, our wonderful vice captain Kendall. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I'm good. That's what I'm gonna say, really.
Yo, you was getting missed. You was getting missed when you went.
Yeah,
like, where's Kendall?
Oh, it was so cute, you. Oh, it was so cute. I was still watching, and everyone was like, "Where's Kendall in the comments?" So I was like, "Oh, you." I felt like actually loved.
But yeah, but for talking about being loved, where's David? David's been dropped. I have dropped him.
We've got rid of him now. Enough is enough.
I've dropped him from the first 11. He's been annoying me too much indeed. But yes, people, we're here. You know what it is. You know what time it is. Smash that like button, people. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, we know what football can do to us sometimes. It can make us annoyed. It can make us happy. It can make us sad. But you know what can't top that? The vibes. So make sure people know that we're here by smashing that like button, and also sharing out to all them charlatans not catching the vibes right now. You know what I'm saying? It's midnight vibes here, but it could be daylight vibes. It could be evening vibes. It could be work time vibes, but they don't know it yet because they're being charlatans. Tell them to get here, share it out, tweet it out. You know what it is. Big up to everyone for our Vibes FC. We love to see you here. Listen, my question is, what would you rather watch than this week's football, fam? Because some might say paint dry. Some might say, I don't know what others might say, actually. My idea's gone out of my head. But what would you rather watch? You know what I'm saying? I might actually rather watch all Harry Potter films in a row than watch.
Mate, that's live.
I would like to do that.
It's not live. It's not live.
Honestly, don't even get onto him about Harry Potter because he doesn't like it. He says it's overrated.
There's only two of the films that are sick. And it's the third and fourth one, Goblet of Fire and
no, KJ.
I mean, Prisoner of Azkaban is my favourite, but I mean, you're so wrong that they're the only two good ones. Every single one's good.
They're all amazing. And the books are even better.
I don't know about the books, but
yeah, I don't chat about the books.
I like the books.
I don't got time.
I don't chat about it. That's one thing I won't do.
Yeah.
I won't chat about the books because I've never read them, but I have seen the films. And man has my opinion on that. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean Order of the Phoenix is the best? What are you talking about?
That one's a good one. I like that one.
It's good, but it's not the best.
All right, man like Stephen James.
Showdown with you know who. So
the last one is the best in my opinion. Like everything comes together. The last one. You get to see Voldemort and he dies finally. Yeah, that one's the best one.
Now, all I saw is two men with
spoiler alert in case anyone's never watched.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
If you guys have not watched Harry Potter yet, there's something wrong with you. But all
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I've
say
had
is,
too much rosé.
that finale, that grand battle, is basically two men with their sticks out, costing streams, bro. That's
no,
all it
it's
is.
not. It's so much more than that.
Do you like Star
KJ.
Wars? Do you like Star Wars?
Hell yes, fam, because there's something
Well, there's
there,
another two men fighting with sticks, so shut it.
Never seen Star Wars in
Well,
my
at least
life.
they're waving it somewhere, you know what I'm saying? At least they're doing flips while doing it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's more exciting on their knees, just stressed, just holding their hands out. You know what I'm saying?
Expelliarmus.
No, I
You know what I'm
can't
saying?
believe this.
Come on.
That's actually blasphemy that you've said Harry Potter's overrated. I actually can't do that.
Oh, you know what it is. But yes, people, let me know what you'd rather watch than this week's football. Oh, wait, we're talking. And we've got a guest in the background waiting for us.
We do
Oh,
it
it's
every
so
time.
bad.
Every time.
How dare we do that? Yo, listen, this is what happens with Vibers FC. You gotta
It's
wait
your
for your
fault,
time.
KJ. You shouldn't have brought up
No.
Harry Potter. Opening a can of worms there. It's your
Hey,
fault.
listen. He has to wait for this time. He hasn't the board hasn't gone up yet. He has to wait for the board to come up. You know what I'm saying? All right. So introducing our first and only guest, man. Like this guy, yeah. We've linked up recently. We've had a good times. We've gone head to head. You know what I'm saying? But he's kept his own. Man can use fancy words that I didn't even know existed. You know what I'm saying? My man, he's got the thesaurus in his head and that. And also, I think he might be the first footballer that we have on Midnight Vibes, like actual footballer. Everyone, give a nice round of applause to man like Diogo Jota, fam, aka
Jota, yeah.
Hey, yes, I
AKA
see
Aiden,
it. I
bro.
see it. Oh my god.
Yeah. People say Diogo Jota, innit? Yeah. So, I mean, hopefully I'll grow up a bit and change.
Everyone
I'm
calls
only 18,
KJ
so I've got a while to
Michael
go.
B. Tech Jordan, so at least it's better than that.
Oh, no.
Oh,
that's
listen,
you, bro.
No, you say,
Yeah.
I take that, bro.
That's
He's
a
an
good
attractive
compliment, to
man.
be
Yeah,
fair.
Jota's a
That's
bio, bro. Jota's a
Yeah, B.
violation,
Tech,
bro.
come on.
But you're fam. He's A star, bro. If I'm a B Tech of that, I'm at least a B. I'm happy.
I've got time to change though. I'm 18, so I've got a while to change. So hopefully by the time I'm like 25.
Wait, Aiden is saying the growth is coming.
Aiden, it's all downhill from here, sorry.
Bro, that's magic.
I'm not gonna lie. Not for you, but
It is.
definitely definitely from here seeing it's a bit like
Yeah.
Listen,
Doesn't get any better.
listen, Aiden said it's not. This is not even my final four. You know what I mean? Hold tight freezer and that. Come on now. Wait,
like
once
in 6 years you'll be like thinking back, oh my
Yo,
god, I really looked
C-Tech.
at that 18.
C-Tech.
That's mad.
How can you call me C-Tech and your DP is David, fam?
Someone else just called
Oh.
you 5'1" as well.
All right, listen.
Oh my
we're
God,
not
not
doing-
this
we're not doing the height
again.
things again. We're not doing the height things
How
again.
tall are you, bro?
All right, listen, we don't chat about that.
He's average height. Average height.
Yes, I am
average,
DBP.
right?
How are you? How tall are you, bro?
5'11".
Wait,
You're taller than me. That's all you need to know, innit? That's all you need to know. You're taller than me. All right, Tanya is on the rosé. Yes, she is, and so is Lambs. Lambs on the rosé too, bro.
That's
You know what I'm
true.
saying?
Lambs
Yeah.
encouraged me.
Oh, yo, Kendall, what are you drinking today? What's your drink?
I'm sorry, I just seen the funniest comment.
Wait, listen, Ben.
Standing up.
Yeah, Ben. I see you, Ben. I see you, Ben, in the comments, fam. I see you, fam.
Boy, that's so funny.
No, that's
And another
fine,
I'm
note.
just getting. Listen, these people, bro. These people.
Oh,
This is how you
that's
treat their
right.
captain, you know. Them, like your captain. Anyway, I'm here for the good time. That is actually quite funny. Nice one. Ben.
Anyways, I'm drinking I think it's a Dime and Kinder Bueno milkshake.
Ooh.
Okay, shout out. Hold tight.
Good choice.
I'm drinking the usual orange squash people. You know what I'm saying?
Apparently.
It keeps me going throughout the night, fam. Don't underestimate the orange squash.
Sure it
Listen,
does.
he's revealed himself. Short it shortly. Now listen. Me and him, yeah. Me and him, we're not in the same sentence, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I've actually got tears in my eyes.
Same sentence.
Oh, this shit
Man
brutal,
gets compared to B-Tech Jordan, yeah. He gets compared to John Joe Selvey. They're not levels. The levels are different. Anyway, yeah. Listen, guys, we barely got into the football because that's how dead it's been. But we're gonna get into the debut question, though. Obviously, every debutant on Midnight Vibes, every debutant for Vibes FC gets the debut question that lets me tell me what kind of person you are. If you're you're suited to wear the shirt and to wear the badge of Vibes FC, and you know what I'm saying.
Is it me that's jittery? I was at him.
No,
Yeah, I couldn't hear what you said.
KJ.
Oh, that's all right.
No,
you're
it's
like,
me, it's me. Happens from time to time.
Yeah, I know what you said. So.
The question is, Aiden, Messi or Ronaldo?
Oh no, I can't ask me this, fam. Fucking hell.
I've asked you.
Do you know what? Yeah. Oh, is it a one-word answer?
Yeah, got to pick one.
This isn't what's empirically right or objectively right, yeah?
Objectively right, baby. Revives FC, whatever you want the answer to be, fam.
I personally, I have more memories and I have more that just nostalgia attached to Ronaldo. But the better footballer is Messi. But I'll say Ronaldo.
No. So wait, are you saying so? You're saying Ronaldo? You're picking Ronaldo?
Oh, but I don't know, bro. But
it's just what you prefer. It's just what you prefer.
It's just, do you know? It's not even. Do you know what the thing is? Yeah, because if someone asked me Fernandes or Pogba, I'd say Pogba. But that means I should be picking Messi because he's like an aesthetic, but he gets the output. But I don't. Ronaldo in it. I'll just say Ronaldo.
Yes. Ronaldo gets it. Ronaldo gets it. So that is now 28-3 to Cristiano Ronaldo. We are counting these scores up. Yeah. We're counting these scores up to the end of the season to see who is the vibes GOAT. You know what I'm saying? All right, people. Now that that's out of the way, smash the like button for Aiden. Smash the like button if you think he actually is Diogo Jota in disguise. You know what I'm saying? How can Diogo Jota be a footballer but also be sick at pro clubs and also be sick at for Ultimate Team? They can't. Those two can't line up. So Aiden must be the pro FIFA player. Clearly. Also, I heard that if you give him money, he'll get you to Division 1.
Yeah, I will.
Just saying. All right. So because the football has been so dead, and also Ollie is Ollie doing Ollie things and United doing United things. We are going to do something a bit different. We've done it before, but we're going to do it again. We're doing a 3/4 review, people, of the Premier League. That's what we're doing today. So let me just share the screen real quick. You know what I'm saying? Share the screen real quick. While I'm doing that, guys, go over to our sponsors, Manscaped. Best male grooming products in the world, people. You know what I'm saying? Use the promo code TFT to get your 20% off. Come on now. Oh, hey, listen. Man like Dom in the comments, fam. I see you, my brother. Come on now. We love to see it. That is the wrong screen, though. Let me stop sharing that. That's for later. You guys know what that's for. That is for Squad Builder later. Let me get this correct. Sorry, guys. 2 seconds. That was just our habit. Here we go. Here we go. Screen coming up now. So, here is the current Premier League table. I don't know if everyone can see it, so I'm going to zoom in and zoom in again.
Yeah, zoom in a little bit more, just so it's just a bit past the bottom.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. I know why Kendall's saying that, though. That. All right, so we start off at the bottom. Sheffield United. They were on course to become the worst team in Premier League history. But after today, a strong 1-0 win against Aston Villa, a win against Manchester United, and a win against obviously Terrace.
About them, because I don't like. I mean, just look at their form there. It's very poor, and unfortunately, they clearly haven't had enough to do as well up to this point now. So what's going to change? Like, they haven't changed anything about the team. They're kind of just hoping that the teams that they play are worse than them, which some of them have been, as you've said. So, yeah, I think they're too far gone now. I mean, I know they're not mathematically relegated or anything, but I just think it's going to be really, really tough, considering you're hoping that like 3 teams above you lose every single game from this point onwards. So it's like, I just think they're too far gone now. Although, to be fair, they have played some decent football at times, but I just think it's just too far now.
Yeah, that's true. Adam, continue. What's your opinion on Sheffield United? They've got Pickford little brother in nets, and then also they have a man like Alfie up front. You know what I'm saying? Like hold tight, smoke McGoldrick.
Fam.
Is there? So are you in agreement that there's not enough for them to even get this mad last 11 game push to survive?
Bro, I just don't think there is. Like I always say, even like Fulham have some. Obviously they're a weak team, but they have some players, on their day, like Lookman, like sort of Loftus-Cheek. They can sort of bring something out of somewhere. Newcastle, we know the type of players they've like St. Maximin. They've got players that can do something. But when I look at Sheffield United, it's not so much just Sheffield United. It's about, I can't see West Brom of Fulham dropping off to that degree, because you'd have to have West Brom, Fulham, Brighton, Newcastle, that one of them would have to drop off massively. And I don't really see that happening. They've also got to make up a 3-point deficit and to even get to the position above. And you know, when you're in relegation, to then gain, how many points they'd have to gain? They'd have to gain 12 points. So you're telling me in the last third of their season, they'd have to get almost the points they got in the first 2/3. Like, that's not going to happen. So there's no way, like, if this happened, this would be the biggest miracle since like 6-1 Barca PSG. I cannot see this happening, fam. So
that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Apparently the screen is frozen. I'm not too sure. I personally can't see that.
No, I can't.
I'm moving as well. It might just be a YouTube playback thing. But hey, listen, people, the vibes will come through. Don't worry about it. We'll come back. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna quickly check on my end as well. Why are you asking? Why are you asking me this? Now it looks like my screen. It looks like we're good. It's not frozen no more. Okay, baby, we back.
Lovely.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go. We go again.
We're back.
We're back, baby. We're back. All right, we go again. So let's go. We're back. So moving on to the next game. One of the teams from Brom, one of my locals. You know what I'm saying? West Brom, Big Sam. You're coming back into the Premier League, and to be fair, he hasn't done too bad. He's picking up more draws, getting some surprise wins here and there. Tanya, Big Sam, does he have enough to make out the relegation zone?
To be honest, I think both these teams, as everyone has kind of said, I just think they're too far gone, really. I don't know what their next fixtures are, but
Newcastle for West Brom. Don't know about Sheffield United.
Newcastle. I mean, they could have a chance there because, you know, Sam loves a scrap. You know, this is his bread and butter.
Yeah. If we lose to Big Sam, I'll just retire. You'll never
listen.
I'll tell you.
Imagine Brucey Boy and Charity FC, aka Newcastle, giving life to West Brom.
You know what? I can see. You know, I think they might get a result.
Can you actually?
I'm sorry, Kendall. I think they might because the injuries that Newcastle have at the moment.
Like Newcastle,
exactly.
Who do they have at the minute?
I've been saying this for months, but unfortunately, we've got an absolute idiot daft up as a manager.
All right, Kendall, we'll save you in a moment because your team unfortunately is coming up very soon. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we will get into you into your team in a moment. But yeah, West Brom, Big Sam, they're trying their best. They've got Mane's cousin, bro. You know what I'm saying? Up front now. So maybe that will help them out in the end. Also, West Brom squad, just to let you guys know, is the most valuable team on FIFA. If you know, you know. FIFA Ultimate Team, West Brom, the most valuable team on FIFA. If you know, you know. Aiden knows because it's facts, and Aiden.
Yeah. No, my mates play FIFA like I sort of know that still, so I know. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, we're gonna move on to the next game, and we're gonna talk to Lambs about these guys. We still haven't got a name for them. We need to actually make names for all these because obviously at the bottom you got UKIP FC. We don't have a name for West Brom yet. And Fulham, they're basically like the brother of Crystal Palace, but I don't want to call them.
No, put some respect on Fulham. I like Scott Parker.
No, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm saying like we call Crystal Palace man. We call Crystal Palace Mandem Palace. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we need a name for them as well, but they're also Mandem in that team. So we need. Is it? Are they Mandem City or are they Mandem United?
Broski FC.
All right, Broski. All right, there we go. Yeah, Broski FC, fam. There we go. You know what I'm saying? Broski FC down there, fam. Lambs. How well are they doing under Scott Parker, and can they do it as well? Because 3 points behind Newcastle, they play good football. Can they do it?
Yeah, do you know what? I'll be honest, KJ. At the beginning of the season, I didn't really give them a chance, purely because of the fact that they were losing too many games, and even the games where it looked kind of promising for them. They would end up drawing instead of winning, and the fact that it took them such a long time to start winning games, I thought, okay, at this point, it's probably a bit too late for them. The bottom three probably will be as it is. Sheffield, West Brom, Fulham probably will get relegated. However, Newcastle's performances as of late, and again, I'm very, very sorry, Kendall, to bring this up for you, have made it possible through, encouragement and good coaching, and given what he's got with the squad that he's working with, they haven't spent that much money. They haven't, reinvested into the squad since coming up. So I think he's doing a great job given what he's got. I think they need to obviously be a bit more clinical. That's probably why they're in the position that they are. Lack of experience, Premier League, a whole different level from the Championship. But I think Fulham are the only team in that bottom three that have a chance of surviving. And if that's the case, unfortunately, Newcastle, possibly even Brighton, could be in trouble.
That is true, fair to say. We've got man like N'Golo. Oh, listen, I'll tell you, we that vibes where all the celebrities want to be when they're not sleeping. N'Golo Kante's burner account, aka N'Golo Speaks, says, I spent 100k on the SBC. Yes, people, don't give in to them pagans called EA, bro. You know what I'm saying? That West Brom SBC is an absolute joke, bro. But if you pack one, 30k, easy. We're going to move on. And Kendall, this is your time. You have been on here week in, week out, carrying the load of Newcastle fans all around the world who want change, who want this man and this owner gone. You're now sitting in 17th with 26 points. Do you believe, as a Newcastle fan, that you have enough to beat the drop?
I believe player-wise, yes. We have enough. I believe the squad that we have is enough. Shouldn't even be there, in my opinion. However, the manager we have is not enough. The investment in the squad we have from the ground up is not enough. The owner we have is not enough. So I think we're in big trouble, especially now Miguel Almiron and St. Maximin are both out till at least April, which is on top of Callum Wilson out, on top of Fabian Schär out, on top of Manquillo out, that is now at least five first team 11 players that are out now. So we are going to rely on Joe Linton, Ryan Fraser, and either Andy Carroll or Dwight Gale to save us from relegation.
Oh, Dwight Gale,
I'm so excited. We've still got literally every team below us to play. So I'm dreading it. I really am dreading it now. I'm just tired of it, to be honest. I said from the beginning of this, when I started on the show, I said we were going to be in big trouble because Steve Bruce is the manager. I literally said this from day one, and everyone was like, "Oh, don't be so negative." Like he did all right last season.
I hate that, man.
My God, I can see. I've known my club literally for 25 years. Like I know what my club is like. I know how it works. Like for more than. Mike Ashley took over in 2006 and I was born in 1995, so pretty much my whole Newcastle sporting life has been a Mike Ashley ownership, so I know how it goes. Like, I can see it. Bruce has never even won the frigging Championship. What's he going to do in the Premier League? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just stupid.
Wait. Rafa won you the Championship, didn't he?
Yeah, exactly. But Rafa Benitez has won, not even that, like, he's won every domestic cup possible in England. So, like, even down to the Championship, like, do you know what I mean? It's just pathetic. It's just embarrassing.
It's getting very techie, and Charity FC, you man need to stop being a charity and start robbing people. You know what I'm saying? Because you need to start taking people's points, bro. Because you need to. Because them man, you see Broski FC, fam. They're coming for you. UK FC, bro. They wanna kick you out, fam.
Like, where are we gonna even rob points from? Because Steve Bruce has never won 3 games in a row, like, before in his life, in his managerial career.
That is very mad.
Oh my God, that is shocking.
What are we genuinely supposed to do? Like, honestly, I don't even know at this point, but it's very sad that it's come to this. But I just guessed it from the beginning, really. So, yeah.
That's fair enough. We'll move on from your team because I can see where this is gonna go for you, innit? There's a comment here saying Lalim's prime wishes on the panel so he can chat to some girls.
Listen, he's sorted. Prime.
Yeah, listen. Don't you worry about Prime, bruv, because his name is no longer Ladimus Prime. It's Galamus Prime, fam. You know what I'm saying? Galamus Prime. He out here making movements. Don't worry about Prime, bruv. You know why? Like you said on stream, because that Manscaped. People use that Manscaped promo code TFT. when you do, you transform, you evolve. You know what I mean?
Transfold, yeah.
Transfold, fam. And a new word. I don't even know what that means, but you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Be like Prime. Get Manscaped and turn into a Gallagher.
The shirt police are back in the comments. I don't support FC Dallas. I got sent
get
shirt.
the hell out.
Honestly.
Don't explain yourself, Kendall. You don't need to explain yourself, hon. Honestly.
No. Hey, come on. Listen, Prime, like Hugh Hefner. Listen. Don't sleep on him. You know what I'm saying? Don't sleep on him. Yes, Gallagher's Prime, bro. Yeah, stem nose. Come on now, people. You're Prime. Why you hate me, fam? I'm giving you gas. My brother. Don't worry about it. You'll thank me when you've got all your girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that. You'll thank me later. But yes, people. FC Dallas, yeah. I used to wear their kit on FIFA too. So listen, leave Kendall alone. Yeah, the kits are wavy, fam. If the kit is wavy, it is wavy, fam. Now, that's what it is. That's what it is. Aiden, are you a other kit man? Would you wear other kits?
Do you know what? Yeah, most of the time, obviously, I'm at uni. I don't really have the money to get other kits, to be honest. Like most of my money when I was working, what my old job, you spent on shoes, innit? So if I had the money, I probably would. But fam, these kits are mad expensive. Like I get my kits off Depop, but if you're trying to get like nice kits, if you're not getting them for DHgate, like back then, like bloody heck, like 80 quid for a kit. Are you having like you're actually taking a piss? Like
they're mad expensive.
Like, I can't afford that. So to be honest, I really want to get the Inter one. I like the Inter kit. And the Dortmund one last year, the third, it wasn't the all yellow one. It had like a bit of grey on top. And it had that when Haaland scored that mad goal, like left footed goal.
Oh, yeah. That kit was sick. That kit
is so, that. Nice. And I really like the Barcelona one, like the blacker-ish one.
Oh, the black and gold. Listen, if them man weren't doing up corruption, I would do that. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's literally like their teams have that. Like City have that, West Ham have that, Barcelona have that. It pissed me off how our kit, it's not black. It's like grey. Do you know
it's green. It's green, Aiden. It's green.
Aiden, it's green.
It's green.
It's green.
Do you know what the thing is? Yeah, when you had like a pair of tracksuit bottoms, yeah, you've worn them for ages. Yeah, they look nice inside, and when you go outside in the sun, they look grey. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. It looks. We
had a whole debate on the show a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I conceded. Yeah, I conceded.
Because it is clearly green.
Listen,
bad, man.
I conceded. But hey, let's go back to the review. Hold tight, all you people that wear different kits. We love to see it, fam. And all you kit police, go find a kit you like and wear it, and shut up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on, we go back again. All right, we go back again. So we're moving up the table, and we are going up to Hipsters FC, people. Hipsters FC, aka Brighton. Aiden, you're a connoisseur. You're a man of the football. They are sitting level with Newcastle somehow. Yeah. They are 3 points from the drop. My question is, how are they there? And what do they need to do to make sure they can kick on and survive
finish their chances, bro? It's as simple as finish their chances. I'm telling you, Graham Potter has Brighton actually playing some decent football. Like, they've got some nice little patterns. They've got some consistent little, plays that they have. But to be honest, like Molpe and Trossard up front, mate, they are so inconsistent. Like 1 minute, Molpe will do a madness. Like against Arsenal, he was doing really well. He's finishing his chances. But then the next minute, he'll be fed 6 balls and he'll just will not finish them. Like it's ridiculous. Like, earlier, I think Lamptey's injured now. But you had people like Lamptey feeding in crosses. But I'm telling you, that strike partnership up top, that the 4-4-2 does create chances, but the strike partnership is woeful. They want to start.
Aiden. Do you hope Brighton get relegated?
I hope they get relegated. A big club, bro. Big club. Honestly, bro, anyone get relegated. Burnley, bro. Burnley. I hate Burnley, bro. I'm thinking about Burnley FC. They are Rex. Bro, their last starting 11? It was all English players. The bench was all English players. They had 1 Scottish player.
I told you.
Brexit FC.
They're a joke.
Brexit
They're
FC,
absolute joke.
Brexit FC, bro. Brexit FC.
Like they are white as well. There's not even like one bit of diversity at Burnley, like at all.
It's mad. Okay, before anyone clips us up, listen, Aiden, that's funny. Before anyone clips us up, we are not complaining. We're not saying that they are racist. We're not saying they are racist. We're saying that is the facts. It's true. And they are Brexit FC. And Aiden said, man, like, the white vest and the Stella Artois, fam.
Stella in a white vest, Ladbrokes in it, bro. Them man. You know what I mean?
Stop
No,
that. Leave
there's
them alone.
probably no diversity because it's probably not safe for them to live there.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Oi, Lamb's firing shots for Burnley still. We're talking about Brexit FC. Talking about Brexit FC, yeah. Are they now safe? They had a terrible start to the season. They were languishing near the bottom, but they started picking up form, picking up points. And now we just got to draw with Leicester, who are in top 4. Do you think they'll survive, and do you think they're safe, Tanya?
Annoyingly, yes. Burnley are just one of those teams, aren't they? They're just happy to just be in and around it, and they're happy to just stay up. I'm looking at the next games. I've got Arsenal next, Everton, Southampton. I mean, I don't know about the Arsenal game. You never know, but they've taken up points off Arsenal before. So, yeah, I can see them staying up. Sean Dyche, as much as I don't like Burnley, I think he is a good manager. For sure. I think they'll stay up.
Yeah, Sean Dyche is fine. Nick gets it. Turf Moor is also dead.
It isn't great. Like, it isn't great.
Like, there's so much I don't like. I want literally the day they go down again. When they first went down, I was like, yes, good riddance. They came back up. I was like, the Championship, you're a disgrace. I hope they get relegated. You know what I'm saying? And then they're still here. They are still here tormentedly, fam.
It tells you all you need to know when David likes Burnley. So, I mean, that tells you everything, really.
That is true.
I know he's in the comments, so that's why I've said that. So, yeah.
David. Also, David, we do love you here. We love to despise you, but we also love to love you. It's okay, man. It's all good. It's all good. All right, moving on from Brexit FC and that, come on now, guys. Smash the like button for the bottom 15. Who do you think will go down? Who will be the final 3 to go down? I'm saying Sheffield United, West Brom.
Yeah, it's that third one. You're like, who do I go for? Fulham or Newcastle?
Like Broski FC.
Listen, just even if you think it, just don't say it. I don't want bad vibes in the air, right? I don't want this judge that you have to go in the air. I just don't. I want positive vibes. I want energy. Like, I want some like voodoo like energy. Like, like, let's keep us up. Let's get 11th place. Not that we can, but like, what I mean? Like, that's what I want to say. Like, even if that's just what I need. I don't need to I'm going down.
All right, cool. So if you think a certain club will be the 13th to go down, just stop with your guesses. So, yes, Kendall, who do you think the bottom 3 will be?
I think Sheffield, West Brom, and I actually don't know. I think Brighton.
Hey, just Brighton, okay. Brighton and them man there, you know what I'm saying?
I might not think that, but that's what I'm hoping.
Yeah. Lambs, who do you think will go down?
Sheffield United, West Brom.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Tanya, who do you think is going to go down?
Sheffield United, I'd be glad to see the back of them anyway. West Brom. And you know what, to be honest, Fulham and Newcastle is a tough one because I'm now looking at Fulham's games. They've got Liverpool still, they've got us next, they've got City, they've got Leeds. That's a hard run in. So actually, you know what? I'm going to be positive. I'm going to say Sheffield United, West Brom and Fulham are going down.
Ooh, okay,
Newcastle are staying up.
Oh, the promising vibes from Tanya for Kendall and Aiden.
Just quick question. When does the season end? Like what's the date? Like it ends?
I'm not too sure on the date. I can quickly
it's May.
It's May.
The awful thing is as well, we play Fulham last game of the season.
Yeah, because of injuries in the season, yeah.
Okay, it's the 23rd of May. It's the final day of the season.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I think we all know. Yeah, it's not going to be Brighton.
Can we just end it now? I just feel like let's just end
it. Yeah, this is it.
Let's just let's just have loads and loads of problems. Like let the country. Let Boris say, sorry, we're going to end the season because we're really concerned about coronavirus and stuff, and that's how the season's going to end. And I'm like, I'll celebrate like we won the league.
All right, listen. Boris needs to free the man them before he go help Newcastle. Like, it's true.
Yeah, like let us out, but just not the footballers. I know that doesn't make any sense, but yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So those are the predictions there. Guys, remember, if you think a certain club is gonna go down, don't mention them. And we understand what you mean. All right,
the comments aren't listening; they're just making it worse. So
yes. I mean, no, I don't want that. Anyway, we move on to the next team, and a team that started off really well. Everyone was praising their manager, and they have gone on their worst form that they've had in decades. Southampton, we need a name for them too. So people in the comments, if you've got a creative name, a midnight vibes name for Southampton, we will take that. You know what I'm saying? Help us out here. But yo, Lambs, what's gone wrong at Southampton? How has this happened?
Do you know what it is? I feel like Southampton rely on like a select few players and a decent amount of form. And I feel like after that, once they've been sussed out, once they become predictable, then they don't really have a plan B. They don't really have anything they can turn to. Once certain, I don't know, you lose certain players, they're out for injury, coronavirus, whatever. Then it doesn't really look too positive for them. But the thing about Southampton, I think they've been a bit unlucky as well in terms of VAR decisions, offsides, penalties, red cards, that sort of thing, kind of not really going in their favour. And some of those decisions I feel have been a bit harsh, whereas against other teams it possibly might not have been given. But it was given against them, and that's probably why they've suffered a bit. So I do feel a bit sorry for them in that sense. But then again, I just don't think they have the squad depth. I also don't think the manager's good enough as well. At the end of the day, I do feel like while he has, improved the way they play a little bit, given them a little bit of a different identity, this is the same guy that led them to 2 9-0 defeats.
A bit like Leeds, isn't it, in that sense, when they're figured out.
I mean, not gonna lie, some Spurs fans were shouting for Ralph Hasenhüttl to take over as manager.
I think I put some judge on Hasenhüttl, because I was bigging him up, saying I'll take him at the late.
Eleanor was, so you're not the only one.
KJ banned this guy in the chat, man, on about Munich. There's a guy on about Munich 58.
Mods, if you're around, please, can you? Can I do it from here?
It's all right. Lincoln's on it, I think.
Lincoln's on it. Thank you, my brother. Yeah, we get idiots like that every now and then.
Yeah,
we have an excellent mod team led by that mod Lincoln. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna clean all that up? But yeah, Tanya, talking about you, we're gonna move on to the next team. People have been saying Hail Mary FC. We've had.
They're just dead ball FC. That's all they do.
No, they've had 9 Hampton. You know what I mean? Because they love holding 9 and that. You know what I mean?
Love that.
We'll confirm it later. But Tanya, someone wants you to give them a smile and that. You know what I'm saying? Hold tight, Saeed.
Saeed though? Is it really Saeed?
Yeah, no, it's Saeed.
He always has fake profiles made about him in the comments and stuff.
Yeah, bare fakes.
Oh, is it fakes? But if it is Saeed, I wouldn't be surprised because him and Tanya, they have a nice relationship.
Tanya stopped him in his tracks in a stream once.
yeah. Listen, I've never seen
composure, people.
I've never seen a man stutter so much in my life than that stream. I was talking. It was like, I was like, yo, bruv, are you buffering, bruv? It's okay if you are, fam. Like, just give it time to load and go again, and it. Tanya. You tried to do it to me as well, and I clocked you.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just here, like I'm not doing anything.
You tried to do it to me. You did it to wait. There's another girl called Abigail. I don't know where she's gone.
Abigail.
Yes.
I remember that was on the same stream though, or something, wasn't it? Yeah.
That was the maddest stream ever. Honestly, so much fun.
Oh
yeah. Here we are, people.
Yeah, here we are. Like, Abigail, come back. You might be able to come on Midnight Vibes as well. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, that would be the best. That would be the best reunion.
Apparently, he is composed.
Is it
We see you, Saeed. We see you, Saeed, fam. We see you. If that is you. If that is your.
Did Jose Mourinho just pop up, or am I bugging?
Yeah,
you did.
There's Lionel Messi.
Hey, man like Jose, bro. Hey, man
We've had
like
Jose
Jose.
Mourinho,
He's
we've had
here for
Jadon
you,
Sancho,
Tanya.
Oh God.
Conte.
All right, the list goes on with all the celebrities and all the footballers and football managers that come. We've had Steve Bruce as well. Steve Bruce came through to have a go at
Steve
Kendall
Bruce.
and that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, smash the like button for football's favorite terrorist. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Smash the like button and share it out to all them charlatans that catching the vibe right now. We're going back to the league table to see what go on. So it says, talking about Mandem and Broski's, Mandem Palace getting a draw today. It pains me, but it is what it is. So Mandem Palace. Roy, man like Roy, you know what I'm saying? Roy Hodgson and that.
Roy Hodgson.
Poor old man still out here. Like, why is he still here? Let him retire. Let him rest. Let him rest.
He's so outdated now. I just feel like Roy needs to just, be at home, put his feet up with the wife, have a cup of tea and just chill. Do you know what I mean? I just think he's been there and done it now. I feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
And I think they need a change up in management. I just think they need a refresh. 100%.
They do. They've already got. See, here's the thing. Yeah, they've already got the Mandem there. They've already got
exactly. They got them.
So
they got the Mandem.
All we need now is a manager from Power League. And we're good to go.
Yeah.
Like one of them goals managers are starting. You know, have you guys ever been to goals? Yeah, and it's like the league, the power leagues or the goals leagues, and you always got that one guy who's never good enough to actually play for the team, but he's always Stephen, track your man, Stephen, yo, Bobby.
He like coaches from the bench. Oh my God, I hate that.
He coaches from the bench, and then he's like, yo, Michael, are you ever gonna get on? Nah, I don't play. You know, whenever Sissoko got injured.
They give him like a run out for like 10 seconds. Like it's literally 10 seconds before the end, and then he runs on the pitch. He's all like full kitted up, and he's like loving it, like doing high jumps when he gets on the pitch. And then the ref's like, and then
and it's like, good. It's like, well played, boys. So well played. Good game. Going around shaking every other player's hand in that. All right, listen. Hold tight, you player managers of Power League. Man. The Palace need a new manager. But yeah, them man they are. They're safe. They're not really gonna do anything more. And it is what it is. All right, moving on to the next team. Talking about this, your Aiden should know about this team. Portugal B, you know what I'm saying? The best team, best Portuguese team in England. You know what I'm saying? They've had a wheelie. I say boy and wheelie. They've had a really weird season this season. In terms of we expect more from them, and just things have gone wrong for some way. Yo, Jota, what's wrong with your old team, or is this just a blip and they'll go back into their form next season?
Do you know what, bruv? Like, I can't lie. I think the main thing when I look at Wolves is, I think two things. I think they've 100% got the players. I think they've got the players to be in the top 10 consistently. I think they do. And push maybe that if they can. But the thing that I see with Wolves a lot of the time, they don't seem like they have the players' roles fleshed out. Like 1 minute, I think this is partly because of Jimenez, but obviously like Neto started up front with Traore the other day. I don't think that works. I think Traore is better as a ball carrier that comes from deep. He can sort of like tuck in if he's at wing back and do that. I also think Neto is better given some width. So I don't think that split striker thing worked. I think the thing about Jimenez is, they've got to replace him, obviously, but they're replacing him with players that aren't target men. And obviously they're a team that's centered around striker men. Obviously had the wingers getting their wing backs given the width. It's a bit of a wrong system because you were giving target men, but now he's gone. So I know that got that guy from Real Sociedad. He doesn't really look like he's doing anything. But I think in terms of the players, they've got the players. Like Podence is a great number 10. Neto's sick. I mean, if we didn't get Sancho, I would love him at United.
Oh, I love
sick,
Neto.
But Neto's
a good player.
You know what? You know what doesn't help you? What doesn't help? That they've got a sprinter. Just in the team. Just do not track and field. That does not help. Man's doing not baby on a track and field. Tell me how that helps a football team win. I love him, I do, but he literally is NFL Dan James, fam. He's a running back.
He's got no final ball. That's the problem, bro. But the thing is, their team with the back five and wing backs, was centered around getting it to the target man and getting some crosses in. Obviously, now they haven't got a target man. They've got split strikers, but neither of them can hold the ball up. Traore likes to come from deep. It just doesn't work. Like it doesn't work at all. And
it's not working. Hopefully, they can sort it out for next season if they want to push on again and get Europa League, or maybe where you thought they would be. this season, which is challenging for the Champions League. Man like Rez says, midnight vibes, mate. Midnight vibes. All right, listen, yes, I love that. Boy, fun fact, my sister growing up had a hard time pronouncing R's. So my actual name has an R in it. And so when she was trying to say my name or the shortened version of my name, it did not end well for my sister. Hold tight, Marnie. You know what I'm saying? All right, want to keep going with the football. Moving on to the next team. And it's Tottenham FC, fam, because like, all these men have the same hair.
Trust me.
All of them have the same hair. Kendall, they've won 11, lost 13, only draw 2. These men don't know what a draw is. My question is this something they can build off on going into next season, Leeds United? Can they go from losing 13 games to potentially drawing more and winning more with the style that they play?
Yeah, absolutely. I think they just need a couple of decent defensive players because obviously, as we've seen, they're very, very good at attacking, but they also concede pretty much the same amount that they score. Well, it's literally shown there their goal difference is -1. So their goal difference is pretty, it's just equal. So they really just need to work defensively on it. And I think they'll have a really, really solid foundation. As much as I hate it and as much as it's really frustrating to see a newly promoted team have way more ambition and desire to do well than your own team. It's frustrating, but yeah, they're doing really, really good.
Yeah, man, and the way that listen, Slen says it here, man. Like Mambon FC are wavy. They are.
They've got some unbelievable players in that squad, man. Unbelievable players.
Bamford is a sick finisher, man.
I love. Yeah, Bamford's great.
Rafinha's sick.
So Manu, please don't sack Ollie. This is so much fun. Hey, Cody also. But yeah, they've got some ballers, fam. You got Rafinha in there. You've got Jack Harrison. He used to play in America. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's come over and he's done well in England, and he's showing. Bamford is playing the best football I've ever seen him play. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. You got the one thing that annoys me, their left back wears the number 10. I think that's a crime, personally.
That's weird.
I really do. That should not be happening, but it is what it is. We got another super chat here saying, I paid $20 for the Zone subscription to watch that show going down in HD. Lucky I've got you lot and my wife making me dinner. My day better. Hi, Kendall. Wait, David, wait, no R. How are you saying? How am I gonna call you? Oh yeah, my wife wonderful. But hey, Kendall.
Yeah, that's true. That's a bit.
It's a bit sus, yeah.
David, we see you, my brother. Like, listen, if you're using Manscaped and maybe talk to Prime, I understand, then it. Maybe I understand. But
I don't know whether he was saying it as in I'm here, calling his wife, I'm here to make his day better. I think
he probably is. Or maybe he's saying that you're his wife, but in the
that's
future.
what I mean. That's what I'm saying. I think that's what he was trying to say. Thanks, David. That's cheered us up massively, considering we've had to deal with this today.
MU's correct. Man like David Hefner and that. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. All right, listen. He's definitely chatting to Prime and that. You know what I'm saying? Slen's reckon he's talking about.
Yeah, I think so.
You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. We see you, David.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever come over to the UK, yeah, yo, hit me up, brother, and I can make certain things happen. You know what I'm saying?
What, you're about? Yeah. Pimping is out on that.
Hey, listen. I'm just doing my job as a wingman. That's all I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? As your captain, I have to help out my wingers, fam. You know what I'm saying? Needs to supply the strikers. We got another one. So big up to the panel. Mad respect for you all. Zion, my guy. Thank you, Zion. Sorry, my guy. Thank you so much for that. That photo. That photo as well is dope, dude. I actually really like it.
Jeez, cold photo, bro.
But yes. We move on to this team here. We move on to the next team, which is Tinfoil FC, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tinfoil FC, Corruption FC. It's man like Arsenal. Tanya.
Of course you're gonna ask me about them. Of course you are.
I know you got. I know your team. I know there are 2 points behind you, but there's a part of you feel like, yes, where they are supposed to be.
Yes, but I am a bit fearful that they can creep up that table because look, Arsenal don't have all bad players. They've got some talented players in that team. We've got, Saka, Aubameyang's obviously a good player. Partey, although he's been injury prone this season. Tierney, I think, is a great left back. But, Arsenal, you just don't know what Arsenal are going to get sometimes. And I just think they're not probably as good as your Liverpools, your Cities, your Uniteds, your Chelseas, your Evertons, and your Leicesters. That's just how it is. So I guess maybe they are where they're meant to be, but as I say, I'm not looking forward to the North London derby. I do think, although the table suggests that there is no improvement, I do think there is improvement in their performances. I really do. I think Arteta does deserve a bit of credit because you have to remember in the season where there was just back-to-back defeats, he changed it up. He brought in some youngsters and, he got them out of a dark place. But I worry about Arsenal in the future and long term because if they don't get Europa League, and even if they get Europa League, it's just not great. Like, this is Arsenal Football Club. They should be getting Champions League season after season, or they should even be challenging for the league. So it's one of them ones. They're probably just taking each game as it comes. That's how I would think.
Tanya, the real question is though.
Mm-hmm.
The real question is, you alluded to it. Are Arsenal back?
100%. Of course they're back.
E3 Bus said we are back. They're back again. Arsenal back. You know what I'm saying? We love our. Listen, I love Arsenal fans get so wound up, or most of them anyway. When I say that, I love that. I absolutely love it. But yeah, Arsenal are back. And Arsenal fans just accept it. You're back, fam. Like, back again, as troops would say. Moving on to the next team. Obviously, it's them Brummy boys, you know what I'm saying? Smash the like button for the top 10, you know what I'm saying? Actually, not even the top 10, the middle pack, the middle teams, you know what I'm saying? Smash the like for them. Come on now. But yeah, the Brummy boys, listen, they've had a surprising season, absolutely surprising season out of the blue. After just scraping relegation, they're in a spot with a game in hand to try and push on for European football. They've bottled it a couple of weeks now with Jack Grealish going out. But Lambs, I'm going to ask you: is there still hope for Aston Villa and their charge for top 6?
Oh, 100%. I mean, if you think about it, they're only about a game, maybe possibly 2 games behind even us, Chelsea. And like you said, they've got a game in hand as well. So obviously the inconsistent performances as of late possibly has been down to having Jack Grealish out. And we all know what an important player he is as well. But let's not forget that since almost getting relegated from last season, Aston Villa's recruitment has been excellent. They've got players like Tyrone Mings and Ezri Konsa who've stepped up in the back. Getting Martinez, who's been a really great, solid goalkeeper for them as well. Players like Ross Barkley, Ollie Watkins has kind of started to shine for them as well. They've actually, recruited well and obviously built around Jack Grealish, who's obviously their star player. So even when he has been out of the squad, sometimes they haven't turned up. And that's probably what's resulted in a few of their results, especially the recent result
tonight.
But you just don't know. You just don't know. I think, we definitely shouldn't count them out. The season it's not over yet. It's all still pretty close. I mean, even from Arsenal, if you think about it, they're about 2-3 games away from getting into the top 4 themselves. So it's so,
mate, this league is so dead. How is that even possible? How can they? Oh my god!
It's like battle for mid-table now because we know who's won the league. So like literally the mid-table battle's crazy now.
It's very mad. It's very mad. We got a super chat here from our guy Zion again. He says Arsenal are dead food out here. It's all about Chelsea. Here, just saying, guys. Clearly,
I love the name Zion. The name Zion is so nice.
I do.
Very, very nice name. Boy, listen. Talking about Mount Zion and climbing things, Spurs are out here trying to climb the table with a certain man at the helm, fam. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go to Tanya now, sitting in 8th place one game in hand, 39 points. You're 4 points. No, even more than that. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Actually, wait. I can't do maths. I was right in the first place. 4 points away from Everton, who are on level games with you as well. Tanya, can this man, the man that should not be named, can he make a comeback and get you top 6?
Top 6? Yeah, I mean, it's mathematically possible. Like, we're pretty much on our way there. We got a good result against Burnley, but it is Burnley. And I do need to see more of these performances. I need us to actually get momentum and get back-to-back wins on the board for me to be a little bit more hopeful. I do think potentially Jose is prioritising Europa League, because top 4 isn't easy. There's so many teams in and around it. I just think we need to just take each game as it comes and just capitalise when teams drop points. That's something that we don't do. You know, we're looking at Leicester's position at the moment. Man United are slightly dropping off now. Chelsea, they've got Liverpool, they could drop points. So we just need to make sure that we win the games that we should be winning. But look, I'd love for us to get top 4, but whether I think Jose's the man to do that, I'm not sure. I'd love to be proven wrong.
You've got 6 points in between you and West Ham, who are currently above you in 4 spots.
2 games, man.
I know, it's true. It just takes 2 wins. Literally.
That is 2 games. It'll be very interesting. Man United sitting on 51, so they are currently they're currently a whole 12 points in front.
It's a big gap.
So it is a big gap, but you heard it here first, folks. Tanya believes in Jose and is Jose in and believes that he can get a top 4. Moving on to the next team. Another team that's actually semi-surprised us. They got off to a good start. People were chatting all things about them. They went through a bit of a dip in the middle, and now they're kicking on strong again. Everton, with man like Don Carlo, fam. You know what I mean? Don Carlo at the helm. They're pushing for top 4, also level on points with a game in hand on Liverpool.
I don't trust Everton. Can I just say, sorry, KJ? I don't trust Everton because they've lost to teams like Sheffield United, Fulham. I don't know, I don't know if I'm fully convinced by them to say, yeah, they're definitely going to get top 4. Because, I don't know, I just feel like they rely on the same players. And is their squad as good as we think? I'm not so sure. But anyway.
Wait, is this you saying this because you have Jose and they have Don Carlo? Is this what it is? I feel like that's what it is. You see them like, I wish I had Carlo Ancelotti.
Oh, I do. I love Carlo. He's so cute.
You know what I'm saying? Kendall, Everton. They potentially can go above Liverpool if they win their game in hand. Do you think this is the Everton that this is the position that Everton should be in and what they need to do for them to be taken seriously?
Yeah, I think they're doing pretty well. They had a period where they had a lot of injuries, like serious injuries. So Richarlison was out for a while, Digne was out, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin was out. There was just several James Rodriguez who were all out within sort of consecutive weeks. So they've done pretty well. I mean, not gonna lie, we took 6 points off them, so that was a bit wild, but they're doing pretty well. But yeah, with another manager like Carlos. But I do agree with Tanya in the sense like they are losing to teams who are like way below them, who they shouldn't really be losing to. And if they want top 4, you can't do that. I do think they'll finish obviously top 8 without a doubt. It's just whether or not they'll get a competition place. I don't know. A Champions League place especially, but I think they could do Europa. But it's just so close this year. It's just so
can't
close.
Call it.
You just cannot call it this
So
year. I
close.
really don't think you can.
Yeah, we got a new super chat here. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, Zion's a cool dude, man. I can tell, man. Bruh.
Yeah.
Like, some of these teams in Europe need to actually focus on the league and top 4 because they ain't winning anything in Europe. Mad respect to you all again. Keep killing it out here for the people. All right, listen. Man like Zion knows about the vibes, fam. You know what I'm saying? Man knows we're out here trying to give out the good vibes to the people and that. You know what I'm saying? Hold tight, Zion, fam. again, DP picture, wonderful and that. So yeah, moving on to the next team. Going across Merseyside, you know what I'm saying? Liverpool. Greatest champions the British teams I've ever seen.
God.
Greatest British team in history. Greatest Premier League team in history. Sitting in sixth. Sixth place.
Who was even saying that? Because certainly I didn't think that. So where
A load of melons were saying
Liverpool
that.
fans.
A load of neats.
Okay, so Aiden, Man United fan.
Yeah.
We couldn't see above them, but they've had, obviously we know about the injuries because they won't stop telling us.
Oh
about
yeah.
the injuries.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've got injuries.
Hospital FC, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Yeah.
Crybabies FC. That's what they're doing out here, crying and
Awesome.
that. Can they regain form and get that top 4 spot?
You know what? Yeah, I think there's a possibility. I always say when you got a team with that much quality in the attacking third, especially Jota to come back. Yeah, I know I'm actually coming back in a bit. But yeah, you got Jota to come back. But you can never really write them off. Do you know what I mean? It's like, do you know what people say? Like, as bad as Barcelona will be, as bad as Juve will be, as long as they got Ronaldo and Messi, you still sort of give them a shout in any game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so with their quality, I've always given them a shout. But to be honest, I remember, I think Said said this a while back. He said, like, we actually have a better squad, I think. Squad depth, do you think, than Liverpool in terms of depth? But their 11 is sick. Their 11 is sick.
Yeah.
But once you get rid of their 11, the amount of like drop off from the quality they have from their first 11 is ridiculous. And I think the biggest problem with Liverpool is their spine has been messed up. Because they always see talk about spine in a football team. The goalkeeper, the centre mid that sort of dominates possession, the CB and the striker. Firmino already had issues last season, which have just come to a head even more this season. Henderson's been after shifted to centre back. Van Dijk's out, and Alisson's been out. So their spine is gone, really.
Yeah.
So
that
is, I think, is the biggest issue. And it looks like Henderson's going to be out for even longer. So, you know, but I think obviously they'll get top 6, but the only way they could get top 4 is if Henderson came back quicker, Jota came back on form, and maybe Kabak got some form. But again, when they got Salah and Mane and some of the people they have, I can never write them out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't.
So
yeah, you'd be silly to write them out.
It's a bit like multifaceted.
Yeah, you can easily see Liverpool getting back in there. But moving on to the next team, Lamb's gonna go to you. It's the KGB, bro. You know what I'm saying? The KGB FC up in here, man, like Roman's army. Chelsea, they've got the plastic surgeon. They've got doctor. They've got surgeon. They've got Surgeon Tuchel up in there doing up plastic surgery on Chelsea fans' chest. You know what I'm saying? So, Lambs, top 4, 1 point off right now. Are you gonna do it?
Yes, we definitely are going to do it. I think the reason being is we have a really tactically intelligent manager, and we have what most teams don't have, apart from City. I feel, in my opinion, is reasonable quality, like good enough quality in our squad, and we have squad depth. We have people competing for places, you know, for goodness sake. That's how great our squad basically is. And I feel like our manager's done well since he's come in to rotate the squad efficiently, knowing the fixture schedule, how many games we have to play as well, knowing the opposition, some of the people that we have to play. You know, we've had to play Atletico Madrid, Manchester United, we've got Liverpool today, basically, like later on today. We've got Leeds, we've got a return leg with Atletico in the middle of that as well. And then eventually, I think Manchester City at some point soon. So we've got some really tough games coming up. We've got a lot of these teams, like you said, from about Arsenal and Spurs, who are maybe one or two games away from possibly coming back into that top 4 conversation. So it's still quite a bit up in the air in the moment, but I feel like we are in a very good position because Thomas Tuchel still doesn't even know who his best 11 is. Do you know what I mean? He's still playing about formations. He's brought people back into the squad who, you know, we as Chelsea fans thought we'd probably seen the last of them, and it's kind of worked because, you know, we went from around 8th place where Frank Lampard left us to we actually got into the top 4 at one point, and obviously since we drew the last 2 games, that we've dropped points and people around us mainly West Ham and Leicester picked up some points to get themselves back into that top 4. But we're still undefeated against Tuchel, and I really, really, really honestly think we're in a really good position, better than Liverpool right now, to beat them. And I don't see.
Okay,
You're sick,
man.
man. I'm so jealous of Tuchel, man. I said
I'm jealous as well.
Like the youth, I said about 3 weeks ago. I remember when I made Shannon, I said you'll finish above us. This was like 3 weeks ago. I genuinely think you will.
It's getting techie. It's getting techie. There's enough time. There was enough time and enough games.
Take Manchester United, did I not?
I said that time ago. I said that 3 weeks ago. I was like, 100%. I can see it happening, bro.
7 points. 7 points in 12 games for Chelsea. If they lose to Liverpool tomorrow, though,
I think
that puts a little, not a massive dent, but a little dent in the hopes to get top 4 and even to take over Man United. But we will see. We've got some super chats before we go into the next section, which is the top 4. Everyone smash the like button for Midnight Vibes. We're out here doing the quarter season review, 3/4 season review about how the teams are doing, and we're just having a good time in that. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Zion Dillon says, we need Eden Hazard back to get back to the top. I'm actually serious. All of you guys right now are doing nothing to create and score. Our guys, are doing nothing to create and score. Haaland is a must in the summer because we need goals. Simple as that.
That is what I hate about Chelsea. They literally, it's like a candy shop for them, isn't it? They're just right, who else can we buy?
Yeah, because the KGB are doing some secret
dealings,
bro. Man like
I respect it, man. I respect it. I can't lie.
Director Roman and that. Also, Klopp is moving like Barney the dinosaur. All man is doing is currently doing is giving out hugs and good vibes. And now man like Slen's in there. And Gio, our resident AC Milan fan, he says KJ United versus Milan, the round of the bottler in the Europa League. If we both drop points to teams we're supposed to beat, such a shame. Yes, that is going to be interesting. Interesting. Both fallen giants, both not where they should be. I am going to take a leaf out of Arsenal fans' book here. Tim for hat. Them man knew what they was doing there. I told you, man, about the corruption, yeah? Them man did this on purpose. They did it on purpose. The balls were warm, fam. That's what it was. They knew which balls to pick out, fam. I know it. Corruption, bruv. Corruption. Talking about warm balls. Make sure your balls are great and fine by using Manscaped. Manscaped 20 of T. That code will get you 20% off all the male grooming products. Everything. The ball wipes, the plow 2.0 for down below, the weed whacker, the lawnmower, everything. 20% off using Manscaped. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Let's go. Moving on to the top 4. Smash the like button for the top 4. We have currently the best team in London up there. You know what I'm saying?
God
and that is
mad. West Ham are
Moises Magic, fam. Coming on, Moyes.
It's him. It's just Moyes. He's a wizard. I'm convinced.
No, I love West Ham, man.
Why?
West Ham, I'm telling you, do you know what reason why West Ham are doing so well, yeah? I'll tell you why. It's because Moyes is very much like, look, first and foremost, I'll get the most out of my players. They'll do exactly the jobs they want to do. But he's got a very, very clear spine. If you look at their spine, Antonio, everyone does their job. Antonio holds the ball up, always does it exceptionally well. He's one of the best in the league at doing that. The wingers always provide width. Rice and Souček do exactly the job they need to. Souček sort of like, he's like, you know, like, well, it's a bit of a random comparison. You know, Pogba, Kante went into tackles and then Pogba would put the long passes. They have a great partnership there. They also have the fullbacks that are doing really well. Like Cresswell's a really consistent player. But Lingard in the 10, he's a perfect 10. He doesn't give the ball away loads. He's tidy. He makes the right passes. I think when you look at West Ham, they've got everything in terms of like the basics. They've got everyone does their job.
Look at this guy,
well drilled, bro. They know what they're doing. Jesse, oh my god, this guy is cold. I love Lingard, bro. I love this guy.
Well, yeah, West Ham doing bits, absolute bits with a manager who went through a rocky few years. Real Sociedad, being at West Ham, losing his job at West Ham, and obviously what happened with Manchester United. But he seems to revive himself. That's what you call resurrection, Tanya. David Moyes right now looking good, and he actually could push on to get Europe. Imagine West Ham in Champions League.
But you know they're going to get knocked out. They're going to get knocked out. Like
who cares? They're still in the Champions League. It's your team in the Champions League, Tanya.
before when the whole coronavirus thing happened, they were like, "Oh, don't get David Moyes back at my club. I hope," because when he had coronavirus, they started winning.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Right, get him out the dugout. Don't want him back." And now look where
He's pulled it back. Yeah, it's amazing.
If they
He
have
deserves all
money-
the credit.
He came back from coronavirus and he's got a superpower.
I'm telling you. What
Imagine who they could buy with that money. Like they keep everyone like Lingard and Rice in them, man. They'd stay if they got Champions League. On top of that, they'd have the money to buy new players.
Yeah, that's
They'd be able
true.
to buy another
You
centre
don't think
back,
of that.
new fullback.
You know what
I
Moyes
mean?
is? I've just figured out what Moyes is, fam. I just figured out what Moyes is. Moyes is basically an inhuman. If you know about Marvel, yeah. Moyes got the corona, went through cryogenesis, whatever it's called.
I know exactly what you're
went into the cocoon, and then boom, it's come out with powers, fam. He's an inhuman.
Yeah.
Moyes is an inhuman, bro.
He's
And
been
that's
around
what happened, fam.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
has.
but that series was dead still, so it's better.
You know,
than
there
that
was a dead series. In the comments are amazing. But actually, no, in the comments they're semi-dead too. But anyway, I digress. He's an inhuman. Man got superpowers from getting in resting in the corona and that. You know what I'm saying? Cold tight Moisey, bruv. Man with the Moisey magic. Come on now. Smash the like button for a man like David Moyes. Oh, I accidentally stopped sharing the screen. I'll get it back up in a second, people. Come on now. We're enjoying ourselves here. Here we go. Okay, we got the table back up there, and we go up to Brendan Rodgers and Leicester City. Kendall, they've got their injury list. The form is slowly starting to drop. Is the repeat happening? I was convinced it wasn't, but that might change real quick. Is the capitulation returning to Leicester?
I think this is going to be very telling now without Maddison and Barnes. You know, that's going to be a big struggle considering that's where most of their goals have come from the past, couple of games. I think that they didn't look too great today in their game, if I'm honest. And their keeper had an unbelievable game. They could have easily got beaten. So
sorry, Kendall, he's back. He's back.
It's me obsessor, man. It's all right. It's me stalker. He's got nothing else to focus on because League One football's so dead. So yeah.
Laser.
Yeah, I don't know if Brendan Rodgers is going to do the whole typical Brendan Rodgers bottle jobs thing, but
this is
they're
the
doing
thing.
well. I like Leicester. I really I like to see them do well again. They're now part of the big 6+1 on here, so
yep, that is true.
Who knows? I like to see them do well, and hopefully they can keep on. But whether or not they will, I don't know.
It's very mad if they do it. Yeah, to be fair, out of the teams below Manchester United, I would rather be Leicester and West Ham that get Champions League than the other two below them. You know what I'm saying? Or actually, no, tell a lie. Out of the teams below Manchester United, I would love Aston Villa to get Champions League, but they ain't getting it. So it is what it is. Those two right there are perfectly fine by me. Right, we run to the next team, and it is the team United, that's named after our team, the best football team in the world, and we don't even play football.
Manchester United.
Bro, have you seen what came out with Maguire, bro, in the news just now about Maguire and Rashford? Have you seen Twitter?
No, what happened?
Maguire, so Maguire, so basically, apparently this is an article. So Maguire said to Rashford, effing stay on side. Rashford snapped back at Maguire and shut the F up, you effing knobhead.
That's good.
That's in the news right now.
Yes.
Bro, Rashford calling the captain an effing knobhead.
Bro, go.
Yes, no, bro, I want that. I want them to actually fight.
Yeah, get
right
angry.
No, right now.
No. But imagine him saying that to Ramos. Imagine, Vinicius Junior said that to Ramos. Man would actually hold a bang. He'd get close.
You're gonna say that the disrespect for Maguire.
On probation.
Oh my days, man! I can't believe that he's actually said that.
Probably on probation.
Yeah, probably. This guy's on tag, fam. That's why he's.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But listen. That's good, For too long, we see Man United be nice, be like, oh yeah, we all bros, we're brethren. Nah, bro. If you want to be taken seriously, take each other seriously. Get angry, get at each other. Require the best from each other.
Do a Roy Keane, innit, KJ? Be like Roy Keane.
Now, don't be like Roy Keane, body him. But anyway, I'm joking. Roy Keane was the greatest Premier League captain the Premier League's ever seen. But show something different because that performance today was mad. But Aiden, So not about today because it's been spoken about a lot. Manchester United in a position that most people didn't think there was. Do they keep that second spot, or do they drop down? Maybe even drop out of the top 4.
Oh, do you know what? Yeah, I've always said it with Ole. Like, he's like a block manager in terms of his form. Like, they'll be good for 3 months, and they'll be like dead for 3 months, and they'll be good for 3 months, and they'll be dead for 3 months. I've always said, like, there's some players that when they're confident, they're insane. Like, they're doing ridiculous skills and doing ridiculous tackles. But then when they're bad, their touch is bad, their short passing's bad, their dribbling's bad. You know those sorts of players? I feel like that's Man United. Like, when we're good, we're ridiculous. But when we're bad, our fundamentals are wayward. We can't even pass a ball. Rashford looked horrendous today. The whole team, the only good player I could say was Shaw. But, brother, it's nothing that we haven't seen before. I asked people, since Villa, apart from the games we counter-attacked, have we had games that we played well? We haven't. We played bad in every single game since Villa. You know, Liverpool and Sociedad, they played straight into our hands. And Sociedad figured us out like Leipzig did. It was basically a replica of what happened with Leipzig. We just didn't get knocked out by Sociedad. But, yeah, you know, I can't complain too much that we're second. But my intuition told me 3 weeks ago that we're going to drop off and Chelsea are going to finish above us. And that's exactly what it's like going to happen. So I think it comes down to the Europa League. I think, you know, AC Milan's manager, I've only missed about 6 AC Milan games this season, and AC Milan's manager is just as bad as Ole, I can't lie to you. So, I don't know, it's going to come down to experience. And just to say, people saying where the comment came from, if you look at Ed Aarons on Twitter, he's a Guardian journalist, if you guys don't believe me, he tweeted that out. So you can find the Maguire quote there if you guys.
Yeah, go find that and see what Maguire in it. But yeah, you see, you know what, Man United, I feel like we'll get top 4. We considering how bad our form can get, this is not the worst form we've ever been in. We normally have more losses in there, more surprise losses. So from that, I'm like, all right, cool. As long as we bounce back and get to good form again towards the end of the season, we should get top 4 fine, and we then also should hopefully secure second spot. For me personally, where you finish in the top 4 now is irrelevant because Man City exists. And talk about Man City. Just look at that. 21 wins, 21 straight wins in a row, 20 wins in the league, 5 just straight wins and W's everywhere, 65 points already. The league is done. The league is done.
Wrapped up.
I can guarantee, me included, like a lot of people were like, nah, they're not winning the league this year. And some people were even like, don't even know if they'll make top 4.
It's a joke.
I knew they were going to win it time ago.
Title race this season. I genuinely thought with everything. I genuinely thought that's what was going to happen, but no, they're immortal.
They are.
This is what I mean, and this is what I mean. If they ever, oh my gosh, if they get that quadruple, they are more. They're beyond me. They're immortal.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
Can you imagine if they get a quadruple, then get Haaland next season? Imagine they get Haaland.
It's finished. Like you can't like with them just getting a treble again, a domestic treble. You can erase it from history slowly but surely. We already forgot about their Centurions, and we already forgot about their treble. We already forgot about it. But if they get the quadruple, it's finished.
It's
we can never forget.
Actually,
they get a quad and then they get Messi.
If that happens, like,
oh my god,
how can you beat it? Like, literally, how?
It's impossible.
Literally, a club has to like end up being like a city to compete with them. Like, another sugar daddy has to come in and like basically just buy player after player to compete because literally no one else can compete.
Yeah, we're trying.
Chelsea got that.
Chelsea are the only ones that can try and challenge them.
Literally, yeah.
Man United have the money to do it.
You spend it wrong though.
You won't do it because of the pagans and the what. Liverpool, they could have the money to do it, but again, their ownership are too busy doing up Moneyball and frugal spending to even try it. Arsenal are Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Like, them man with their tinfoil hats. Spurs are Spurs. Them man with their bottles. You know what I'm saying? And then teams like Leicester, West Ham, Everton, Villa, they've got money, but they haven't got any. They've got little bits of money. They haven't got the thing that they go behind it. Like, it's just all mad. It's getting really techie. And ladies and gentlemen,
do we think City would still be in the position they're in if it wasn't for the Liverpool injuries? Like, do we still think?
Oh yeah. It's nothing to do with
21 games winning streak.
I know, it's crazy. I'm just trying to think.
Their system is ridiculous, bruv. The amount of tap-ins they score, like Like, honestly, they have the players to be scoring worldies and just relying off individuals, but the amount of tap-ins they score, like, I think every goal they scored versus, Wolves yesterday was a tap-in of some sort. It's always get it to the right side to the byline, De Bruyne will cross it in, late back of the post header, or they just get it to, like, in front of the goal and someone will tap it in. Like, the amount of tap-ins he's making, their system is ridiculous.
They just have so many winners in that team. Like, literally, you watch City and it's like Gundogan gets a chance, then Silva gets a chance, then Sterling gets a chance, then Mahrez, then Jesus, then he's literally relentless. Like,
listen, we played them on Sunday. I'm writing that off. I'm writing it off. It don't matter what.
We could win that. That's the type of game we win, though, bro. Like,
it's true.
We're either going to get pammed, like, and completely humbled 5-0, or we're going to go there and do an absolute jammy, like Mourinho performance, like hold back and then counter. It's going to be what? It's going to be no in between, bro.
It's going to be. Listen, it's going to be weird.
Depends who you put at centre back. If you're going with Lindelof or Maguire.
Lindelof and Maguire have beat them, man. More times. They've beat them, man, quite a few times actually. So, like, it's not that I'm worried about. I'm just worried about just everything. But if we just come out with that with a draw, at least. All right, listen, I don't care. Yeah. Or listen, that game is like going into the boxing ring with AJ and be like, right, as long as I come out with one black eye, I did good. You know what I mean?
As long as the head's still attached, it's calm.
Yeah, I did good. We got another super chat here from Zion saying Manchester United thought they won the league in December, January. Ollie is dead. Can't believe the man's still there. United wasted 8 million on the fridge and bought Donny from Ajax and don't even use him.
Oh my God, Donny van der Beek. Where was he today?
Is he injured? He'd be so good for Pep.
Why are you not using him as another possibly
honestly
creative option? Like, there is no creativity. Like,
it's so true.
Today was injured, so like we can't. Even if
how's he injured? He doesn't play.
We don't use him anyway. The thing is with Van der Beek, is when you have a player like him, he you know, I'm not asking us to play Ajax full, but he expects, like, when he plays, his teams are drilled to a decent level. Like, they know how to pass and move deep. I remember when Martial used to link up with Pogba when Pogba was on the left and free, and they'd won 2. That's all Van der Beek needs. But to be honest, our passing is like half the time, you know, you had a power league session and like 4 hours into it, you're all bored, you're all tired. That's what it looks like watching us. We are so bored. We are so tired. It doesn't work for Van der Beek.
Van der Beek's just suffering with many players that have this season have suffered, like Ziyech, like Werner, like Vart, adapting to the Premier League, and on top of that,
he doesn't even play though, bro.
He's trying to adapt to the way that we play, and clearly is not adapting great. Yes, we could be doing more as a team to get more involved with the play, but the way we play, the number 10 needs to go seek out the ball. It's just the way we are. It's just the way we are. And if Van der Beek is finding it difficult to adapt to that, of course, it's not going to be playing all the time. There needs to be a balance. The team and the coaching staff need to find a way to get him in the team, but the player himself also needs to find a way to adapt to the team that he's come to, because it's not like he's the star. It's not like we bought him to be Bruno or Pogba.
Yeah.
He's been brought in to supplement, so he needs to see what he can do. We got a man like Adam with super chat here saying, we're going to get smoked like a stew by sea. I'm going off socials for a week after that game. Oi, bro, listen, don't worry about it. Listen, if they smoke us like a zoot, that means they'll be high. And hopefully we'll be able to get something out of the game. And that's what I want to say. I hope that's all it is, hopes and dreams and that. You know what I'm saying? But guys, one more section of the show and then we'll be having a wrap. Guys, smash the like button. That has been your quarter season review, people. Where is your team? How are they doing? And do you believe that they will finish where you want them to finish? And also, remember to keep thinking of names for teams that don't have a Vibes FC name. I mean that Vibes name. Come on now. Let's see it. Jammer here said we don't play 1-2s. Wouldn't take Van der Beek for free. Man City fans say Van der Beek. Interesting. That'd be a good discussion to have with Man City one day to actually discuss Van der Beek. That would actually fit, but not today though. Today we've got other things to do, like squad builder. Everyone subscribe to the Football Terrace and Football Terrace clips. Don't forget to do that. Big changes coming to the channel very soon, and you want to be a part of that, so smash the subscribe button, fam. Come on now, you can do that first. And also join the Discord, and that link is in the description. Right, it's time for Squad Builder, and today's Squad Builder theme is this: Diversity 11, Multicultural 11. So this is a Premier League 11 where you're only allowed one player from a single nation. So you can't have 2 English players, you can't have 2 French players, you can't have 4 Spanish players. Only one player from each nation goes into this team. So we like doing squad builder, we might make it fun, we might make it difficult. So here we go, people. Premier League only as well. Premier League only, one player from.
This is going to be so hard, KJ. Like, why have you done this?
Hard.
It's going to be so hard.
I'm going to do this. You know what I'm going to do? Instead of just doing it by position, I'm going to start off by doing it by country.
Yeah, I was going to suggest that. I think that's easier, yeah.
So we're going to start off, obviously, with England. Do we have Harry Kane as the English player, or do you save the striker spot for another nation?
Mm.
I'd give it to Kane because there's not many good 9s.
Yeah, and who else English play?
There's no good 9s. Who's the other good 9s in the Premier League?
That's a good point.
Yeah, I think
there's no one else. Yeah.
So I think Harry Kane has to go in there.
Mm-hmm. My striker.
It's just because there's no good 9s. There's no 9s. Like people are saying Grealish.
Yes, about Grealish, but there's better than him.
There's other alternatives you can have. Question: how hard are we going to make it? Are we also saying 1 per club, or is that too difficult?
No, don't do that, KJ, please.
That's mad.
Kendall, you're muted. Kendall, you are muted.
I said I knew that's what you were going to say.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I think on the right hand side, the Egyptian king Mo Salah goes in.
Yeah, got to.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, it's gonna be interesting. France. Who are we picking as the French player for this team?
Pogba.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You can't. If no hips to come out with Udine or something, fam. No, Pogba.
No, he's a baller though. I like him.
Some man's gonna DJ actually.
No,
Paul
Pogba.
So we've got Paul Pogba sitting there. He's gonna get difficult now. So we've got England, we've got France, and we've got Egypt. Okay.
Belgium, Kevin De Bruyne.
Does Son get into this team, by the way? Son? Or no?
Well, we could do, potentially.
Yeah, Son could get into this team, to be fair.
Yeah,
but then you excluded Sadio Mane. But
yeah,
I'm picking Son. To be honest.
Son over Mane this season, 100%.
Yeah.
Mane's form has really dipped this season.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Son. Everyone's in agreement with Son in there. The chat are going wild for Ndidi.
Yeah, I like Ndidi a lot.
That's a very good shout.
What about somebody said Ndidi, but would you consider Souček or Rice at DM, or we all say
I
Ndidi?
was thinking about Souček.
Yeah.
Souček potentially.
I love Souček.
You got to have the Super Eagles best DM, fam. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, man, like Wilfred Ndidi.
Yeah, I do love Ndidi.
Yeah, I guess Ndidi's got to go in. Especially next to Tielemans, he's got such a good partnership now.
Wait, this is a good team, you know.
It's mad.
Okay. Now this is where I feel like it might get a bit harder because now we have to think of quality players in his position. I think for Portugal, because we haven't got Bruno Fernandes.
Wait, Van Dijk. Wait, Van Dijk can go in there
Diaz.
though, no?
We could put Kieran Tierney in left back.
Scotland, yeah.
Well, now Diaz in there.
Yeah, because
there's a super chat here, I think from Rodrigo, saying KJ do it by FIFA world ranking, country ranking.
Van Dijk can't go in there.
When we do diversity 11 or multicultural 11 2, when we do it again, we'll do it that way to make it. That's a very good shout. I didn't think about that, Rodrigo. Thank you for that. But yeah, so who we say? So you've got who was the other centre back? This one said.
I was saying Van Dijk, but he's not played this season. We can't put him in anyway. So.
I Kieran Tierney left back.
So yeah, I think that's a good shout.
So Kieran Tierney.
Yeah,
gets
over
in.
Rob Kieran Tierney's done some mad goals this
Regulon,
season.
he's Spanish.
Yeah, Regulon. I was going to ask, have we done Spain?
Regulon.
He's been a bit inconsistent though. Regulon's
Yeah.
had some injuries. I feel like
Yes.
Tierney's got Arsenal out of the mud at points. He's one of those players that just comes out of somewhere with nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Tierney's class. He's class.
Zion had another super chat. I'm going to see if I can find it so I can put it on the screen. If not, I can just read it out. And it says, we need 3 legit signings to compete against City next season. Haaland, Varane, and Donnarumma. Big up to you all out here. Night, ladies and gents. Oh, big up Zion, my guy. Thank you for staying around for that long. That would be a mad transfer window.
I'm just trying to look at the countries that we've done already.
I'm going to say from Nets, Martinez, because
I was thinking.
I was thinking
shout.
of Schmeichel was my other one. No, he's Danish, so you would never know one.
Oh, yeah, Schmeichel. Yeah.
So we've got 2 spots left. People are saying Kufal at right back, which is a good shout.
Oh, I do like Kufal.
What about Aston?
Kufal, I think
Everton?
he's
I think was right back.
Oh, you know what we haven't done because we've already got a Portuguese player? We haven't got Cancelo.
Oh.
Ooh.
And Thiago Silva is also available.
We could put
true.
Silva in there, and that's Brazil. Yeah.
We've got Brazil in there.
I think Silva for what he's done. This is giving me like year 9 making pack flipping like 11s from FIFA vibes, man. I haven't been on this website for years, bro. Bloody hell.
And then right back. We got a big 6 band says Regulon over Tierney all day long.
Hey, big up Big 6 fans.
Definitely Spurs fan. Definitely.
Yeah,
I do like Reguilon, but
so what
I
we
don't
say
know.
is Kufal at right back. But does that mean
Aspilicueta would be my other shout, and he's Spanish. We haven't got a Spanish player in
well,
there.
I'm not having Aspi. Not in this team. I'm not having Aspi.
Yeah.
I think that would ruin it.
Yeah.
I think under Tuchel, Aspilicueta has been the best really quite recently. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, I agree.
Because he's the one that's been played the most, I suppose. Reece James.
Right. I know who we can put at right back. Doherty. They got an Irish player. Put Doherty in there.
Doherty is dead food, bro. He is dead.
We want a good team.
That guy.
Who we left out as well? Just for the vibes, Masuaku at left back, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah.
But you know what? Yeah. I'm gonna have to put Kufal in there for now.
Yeah.
Because he's been playing very good for West Ham. And you know what? Looking at this team,
bad boy team. I don't care.
Yo, this ain't too bad still. You know what I'm saying? Also,
good midfield.
Who are we picking? We can have an Italian.
Ancelotti. Oh wait, he's not Italian, is he?
I want Don Carlo.
Oh, he is.
Oh wait, is he Italian? He is Italian, right?
He's Italian, yeah.
I love him.
Ancelotti.
When people trying to say Mendy and go, hell no, bro.
Mendy's dead, man.
What does Charlotte call him, Mr. Tickle?
Yeah. Right. So is there any, before we go, is there any quick changes you would make? Someone said here they want to put someone put VVD.
Yeah, I said that as well, but he's not really played this season.
He's not played, so yeah.
Okay, if you guys don't want to be cool. I don't mind. This is a fun. This is a team. People also saying Pep as the manager because we don't have a Spanish player in there. That's also true. But I don't know. There's something about Carlo that I think with this team would be fun in it. But also, people are sort of saying Tuchel. We've got no German players in there, so we could have Tuchel.
Oh, yeah, that's a good shout.
We've got no German players in there. I didn't think about that actually.
So I think, you know what? We've used Don Carlo before in a squad builder. We'll have Tuchel as the manager this time. You know what I'm saying? Also, he's he's continental. He's been France. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, out there believing in Paris and that. So Don Carlo. Wait, Tuchel.
I'm seeing some shouts for Gareth Bale, and like, you know, to be fair, like his form's picked up recently. It's probably
yeah, true.
Oh no, hell no to Bale.
Yeah,
You're
no.
a Gareth Bale fan.
Bale's just been scoring against dead
What
food
do you
teams.
mean, Gareth Stale, man? Put some respect
Okay,
on his name.
is currently not even in FIFA, so
That's weird.
it's going to be no. Screw it.
Maybe check League On, bro. It might be in League On because you got Premier League up there. Might be.
Oh no, that just doesn't matter. You can have any league there. Anyway,
swear.
Yeah. Screw it. Actually, no. Pep's too easy.
Why have you not have to check on there?
Is what it is. All right.
The only debatable, I think, is DM with Souček or Rice, but apart from that, I think it's pretty much spot on, to be honest.
Yeah, we've got a good team here. All right, cool. So, guys, looking at this team, this is your diversity 11, multicultural 11, and we've got Martinez in nets with Kufal right back, Ruben Diaz and Silva at the back with Kieran Tierney as left back. You got Kevin De Bruyne and Didi and Paul Pogba in the forward lineup. Son, Kane, and Mo Salah.
That front line, oh my God.
Wow. That team's winning the Premier League, to be honest.
Who's been everywhere. He's been everywhere. So he is Mr. Multicultural, fam. Italy.
Yeah.
Germany. France. England. He's been there everywhere and done it all. Spain.
Everywhere, bro.
He's actually the perfect manager for this team. Where does this win? Where does this win? Where does this finish in the Premier League? This team
first. Oh,
yeah,
actually.
or second, close second. Yeah, second, first.
If you're looking at it tactically, though, like obviously you need to have tucking in fullbacks, and it wouldn't work if you have 2-8s. You need to have touchline wingers. You couldn't have inverted wingers, but that's tactically, like man for man, it would probably win. But yeah, tactically, it probably would not work. You can't have inverted wingers if you're playing 2-8s. So yeah. I don't know.
This is it. Take the fall on tactics out of it. If you just have the players, I reckon this can win the Premier League.
Yeah, if it stayed fit, 100%.
You've got a tactically intelligent enough manager in charge of this team that he could lead them to win the title. Like he could set them up in a way that tactically smart.
I
make it work.
Finishes in the Premier League.
Well, if you've picked the best players for their position, surely it's got to be first.
Fair enough. Lambs.
Yeah, winners first.
Tanya.
I'm gonna go first as well. Yeah, good team, man.
Yeah, taking subs out of the equation in depth, 100% at first 11 first.
Yeah, so first we got Chris saying here. Chris says second. Man like Jadon Sancho always in the building. They say first. Champions League. Oh, I think you're saying Champions League and the Prem that these guys would win. That's a shout. That's a shout. Dupe also believing they would win the UCL and the Prem. But yes, guys, that has been your squad builder. Let me just take this comment down. That's been your squad builder. We believe that we could win the league. I wish we could actually do this in real life, where we could like have these weird like experiment televisions where we could see alternate realities and that. But hey, this is not one division and that. You know what I'm saying? Hold tight, one division. I haven't watched it yet. I'm going to complete it this week, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's time to binge the thing, fam. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. But that has been Midnight Vibes, episode 33. I hope you guys enjoyed your stay in the Church of Vibes. Hope you enjoyed the service and that. Come on now. We had the best football player on the football terrace, Diogo Jota, with us as well. So yeah, let's do the housekeepings. Aiden, where can they find you on socials, and what other shows and what other platforms can we find you on?
Yeah, on Twitter, UTD Aiden with 2 N's at the end. If you want that Pogba propaganda and a bit of waffling, then yeah, follow me. And I'm on Football Terrace, Mr. Aaron United, United Source, semi-FUC. So yeah, go on my Twitter and have a look if you're interested.
Cool. Tanya.
Yes, so you can find me on Twitter at Tanya_Leona. You can find me on Football Terrace, Midnight Vibes, that Tottenham show. And you can also find me with Tottle. We'll talk about that later podcast. But before I finish, can I just add, I want to shout out Ryan. He's on that Tottenham show. He did a really good show about racism and sexism within like the football space and just in general. Really good YouTube video. So yeah, check that out, people.
All right, big up man like Ryan. Ryan he is part of the Vibes FC team. He made his full debut and he had a good time. Shout out Ryan. Thank you so much for delivering such crucial content that we need to see. Lambs, where can we find you?
Yes, well, of course, you can find me here on the Midnight Vibe Show on the Football Terrace. Also host Horsey Lady Show on DNA TV. I do show bits and bobs on his channel. With Charlotte on her channel, Strong TV. I'm just here, there, everywhere on the YouTube scene.
Love it.
Just out here, isn't it, Tanya?
Yeah.
On socials, I'm on Instagram, so I love you. It's my hand over there. So yeah. That's more.
All right, listen. All right, Vice Captain Kendall, where can we find you?
I don't know why my name's like that and not my app, which it normally is. It's very strange. I don't know why it's done that. But yeah, if you type in Kendall Rowan, you'll find me on all socials, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube as well. Obviously, I'm here on Wednesdays and Sundays. And also, I host the Friday show at 9 p.m. On the Terrace as well, so you can catch
Great show.
A wonderful show with wonderful ladies on there. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Tanya on there. Lambs has been on there. Charlotte, who's been on here as well. She's been there. Ellen has been on there. So wonderful, wonderful ladies in football Twitter and football YouTube on there just doing their thing.
Jess, who's been on Midnight Vibes, was on last week.
Yeah, Jess as well.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. We're out here. Best football team in the world. Look at all the talent that we use on this team. You know what I'm saying? Also, we're still waiting for a name, Kendall. We're still waiting for a name. So
just nothing's happened. Like you had some really good ones, and then nothing else has come. So I don't know what we're gonna do about it, to be honest.
Just call it the Terrace Ladies Show featuring Kendall or Kendall and the Girl. Kendall and the Girl. I'm here for it.
And the Girl. Them. I like that.
Yeah, you got to think of a good name.
Yeah. Hopefully you pick my one that I pitched to you.
I love your one. Your one's amazing. I love it. It's my favorite.
But yes, hold tight. Kendall's show on Fridays. Make sure you check that out. Someone said call it Kendall.
It's a bit narcissistic.
But hey, Kendall's got a big ego. We all love big egos here. We watch a channel. Terry. It's okay. We all got one. We watch a channel with Terry. So we love big egos here. Like, look, Terry's got the biggest ego around. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you've been violating him like earlier today, bro. Yesterday, that hairline thing, man.
I don't know how he still has a show, man.
Honestly.
Terry know what, go on. Terry know what it is. Someone said Kendall and Sweets. What? Kendall and Sweets.
Who has the Sweets?
It's because even Sweets Elliot. Do you remember Jawbreakers?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what a throwback.
I kept seeing him in the comments saying you're really going into them Sweets, and I was like, yeah. That is why I think.
Kendall and Sweets. But anyway, guys, I am your host. I am your captain. I'm your pastor and your leader of the resistance at Elite_KJ. Go find their vibing out, sending cryptic messages about Man United's structure. That sent people into a frenzy. I didn't mean to send you into a frenzy. I just think Man United are finished. But hey, we're here to have a good time in that. You know what I'm saying? Nice. For everyone, remember to subscribe to the Football Terrace and Football Terrace clips. Go over to the Discord and communicate with each other. The best place to be in the TFT community. Come on, you love to see that. And now, also, go to Manscaped, fam. Use the TFT promo code for 20%. Yeah, making sure we keep this sponsorship, fam. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure we keep it. We care about you, man, them. And you should look after yourselves. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, use the TFT promo code to get 20% off. This has been Midnight Vibes, episode 33. And I want to say keep vibing and peace out, people.